New England Views is brought to you by Rockport Inn & Suites. With beautiful new renovations, including a sunny dining room, a modern workstation, and physical fitness area, it's no wonder that guests visit again. Enjoy your stay at Rockport Inn & Suites. New England is famous for its golden light and its endless views. Its scenic rocky shoreline, talented local artists, and its hard-working lobstermen and fishermen. And we're about to explore a little town that has it all. Today we're visiting the beautiful seaside village called Rockport, Massachusetts. I'm Mark Kanegis. Welcome to New England Views. The sun is rising, and this is a good spot for taking lighthouse photos. But we want to get even closer. We're hooking up with Rockport lobsterman, Captain Gussie Contrino.
You take hitchhikers?
Yep, no problem. As long as they're going my way.
He's using the old-time sculling method to bring us to his boat. Looks like we're getting door-to-door service.
Permission to come aboard, Captain.
Permission granted. Hang on.
As we get underway, we're passing Rockport's famous red fish shack, the iconic Motif No. 1. The sky is clearing up. For now, it's a perfect morning for lobstering. We're heading towards our first landmark, Straitsmouth Island, with its lighthouse that was built in 1896. When it's dark and stormy, her light flashes green every 6 seconds. Our next scenic view will be Thatcher Island, with its 2 lighthouses, known locally as Twin Lights. But first, there's some work to do. The season is winding down for Gussie, so it's time to start bringing in his gear. Hauling traps for a living is tough work, but you can't beat the views. As we approach Thatcher Island, we're fortunate to get up close to this historic landmark. Built in 1771, the Twin Lights are a navigational tool to help mariners with location and alignment. It's good to keep an eye on the water out here. You never know who might pop up. As we pass the reef, we see he's not alone.
Got home port, Mark. We're coming home.
The boats are coming back home early today. And now we're passing that legendary fish shack again. As a born and raised Rockporter, it's one of my earliest childhood memories. And it's been here for generations of local fishermen, including Gussie's Uncle Tony and Gussie's dad. Motif No. 1 is much more than just a rustic red barn by the harbor. For local lobstermen and fishermen, it's symbolic of a special Rockport legacy.
Looking back here, this is one of my dad's boys. And all these boys were put up here to signify all the fishermen that have, been here and have passed and gone.
And the tradition continues with locals like Gussie and his boat Gussie's Girls, and Larry with his boat the Amy, starting and ending each day with a view of the Motif. So now that we're back in the harbor, what happens to today's catch? Well, there's no time to lose. It's wanted right next door at the Roy Moore Lobster Company, where you can eat fresh, local seafood minutes after it's caught. A family-run business, it's a legacy too. These guys don't mess around.
Rockport's the best town that was ever created. It's just, you come down here, it's all friendly, local people, having a good time. And if you don't have a good time in here, we boot you out. Oh, wow. Huh? Yeah. That's good, huh? The lobster bouquet going to the cooker. Yeah, you got that, please? Yes.
Well, we've caught some local seafood and now we're off to catch some stunning views, like Halibut Point State Park, which has a spectacular freshwater quarry. Back in the 1800s, granite was cut from the earth and shipped to faraway cities, creating beautiful quarries that filled up with fresh, crystal clear water. Most are private and not accessible, but the state park is open to everyone.
Halibut Point State Park is an astonishing hidden gem. If you come to Rockport, don't miss it.
There are some nice ocean views here too, especially when the weather turns choppy, like this summer sunset or this winter ice storm. Well, we've seen some nice views at the quarry. Next we'll visit the beach, and on the way we'll pass through town, where you can visit galleries with local artists, unique gift shops, see handmade jewelry, restaurants, and a music hall. A storm is approaching from the west. The wind and waves are kicking up. Over at Cape Edge Beach, thousands of round stones create a peaceful symphony for the eyes and the ears. The storm is passing to the north and the sun is starting to break through, so we head back downtown. The sun is getting lower in the sky and the light is turning gold. A nearby garden soaks up some late afternoon sun. The sky turns pink. Then, an eruption of gold, clouds ignited by a fiery glow. Thanks for watching New England Views. For more great photos from today's trip, please visit newenglandviews.com.
Henry says subscribe.